Hello, today I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to fix many of these lawnmowers that have a minor carburetor problem. Many of these lawnmowers get thrown away, or people take them in and spend hundreds of dollars to have them fixed. Well, I'm going to show you how you can fix your lawnmower for under $10. Let's start with identifying what it is we can fix. The only models that we can work on right here today are Briggs Stratton models. And what you want to do is you want to look for this type of air cleaner with the screw right at the top and the primer ball right on the side. Gas tank is mounted to the bottom of the carburetor. This happens to be a 4.5 horse yard machine, but it says right on it Briggs Stratton. We've got this other one over here. It looks a little bit different, but it's basically the same thing. This is a 3.5 horse. Again, it has the air cleaner assembly like this with the red primer ball and the carburetor on the bottom. If you look at the two, if you look at this one and then you look at this one, they're really both the same. The biggest difference here would be probably a bigger piston in this one to give it the 4.5 horse and a little fancy cover and a dipstick compared to your base model over here, which basically is your cheapy lawnmower that you buy for less than $200. So what are the symptoms of this carburetor problem? Usually it is the lawnmower will start, it'll run good for maybe the first 10 or 15 seconds, and then it starts to chug and blow black smoke, sometimes even blue smoke, and it has no power. It kind of tries to stay running, but it doesn't run very well, and usually it fouls out the spark plug at some point. It starts using oil, and you just can't get anything done with it. And again, because YouTube only allows 10 minutes worth of video, what I'm going to do is do this in two sections. I'm just going to kind of basically go over this is kind of like an intro, and then I'm going to actually go through, take the carburetor apart. It's very simple. You can do it. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't give it a try. If you're just going to wheel to the curb anyway, if you're just throwing it out, why not give it a try? It takes very few tools. Let's go over and take a look at what kind of tools you need and what kind of parts. Okay, looking on my bench, pretty basic stuff. We got a Phillips screwdriver, we've got a flat bladed screwdriver, a little 1/4 inch ratchet, an extension, a 3/8 size socket, and a 1/2 inch size socket. I've got this little tray here that I use for just putting the parts in. There's really only 5 screws, they're all the same, and one little spring, so you can't really go wrong. You also need a can of carburetor cleaner. I just happen to pick up the cheap stuff at O'Reilly's. Works fantastic. Just make sure the kind that you buy says it's flammable. They do have some carb cleaners that are, well, they're more like soap in a can, soapy water, and they don't work very well. As for the repair kit, this is what we're going to be putting in. This is just a very small, it's a diaphragm for the carburetor. The part number on it is 22-7721. If you Google it, you can find it all over the internet for about $1.99. I went up to my local hardware store and I bought it for $3.99. Again, by the time you add shipping and handling, it's a wash. So it's whatever you want to do. If you feel that that you want to order it, great. If not, I prefer to get the part in my hand. Bring the old gasket to the hardware store, match it up, make sure it's the same, and that way you won't have any problems. Because if you order it and it comes in wrong, because there may be a different gasket, but everyone I've seen so far uses that gasket. It's just nice if you can take the old one and match it up. So that's kind of where we're at right now. If you go to my second video, I'm going to actually get into tearing it down and rebuilding it real quick, and you'll find that it's quite simple. You're gonna laugh at when you go to the hardware store or any of these mower shops how they want $100 to rebuild a carburetor that you can do yourself. And gosh, if it takes you more than 15 minutes, for a first time, it's pretty simple. So again, these are the type of lawnmowers that you can do. They're usually the Briggs & Strattons with the carburetor that has the little red primer ball on the side. Like I say, there's many different manufacturers that use Briggs & Stratton. So they're a very simple engine. It's a very simple carburetor. And I absolutely assure you that, you know, you can do this job. So I will see you on the next video. Thank you.